Hello everyone. I'm standing in a field next to the trucking company, and on this field, by next year at this time, we will have constructed a 150,000 square foot warehouse here, and we just received approvals this week, and so we're going to be able to move forward with the project, and that's a good thing. As part of that project, within the next maybe year and a half, the road that comes by our terminal will connect over there with a road that will take you out to the expressway, and so this will make for a better operation leaving and entering the terminal. So that's good news, and we've been waiting on the approval to get this project started, and it's ready to go. Now, on a sad note, we're going to have to cancel our Knoebels picnic. It's normally the weekend of Labor Day. There's too much uncertainty with the COVID-19 virus. There's more cases. The governor now is starting to close restaurants and bars again, and large gatherings are not being allowed to happen. So we're going to cancel the picnic for safety reasons. On a good note, I got a great letter from one of our clients about John Probst, one of our drivers that serves her the account in Mount Carmel. And last weekend, John had noticed a trailer with a hole in the roof. Over the weekend, on his own, went and bought silicone, repaired the trailer so she could load it on Monday morning. And it's just a great story. It's a great thing that he did. Not only did it save us money from sending somebody from the shop here over to fix the trailer, but it saved us the effort of having to take another trailer over there for her to load. So John Probst, great job, thank you. I have a good note from a guy that just started here, and I really appreciate it, and I want him to know that it got into my hands. So his name is C.E. Sawyers, and he wrote a note to Kayleen, and he just said, I wanted to write something about how I actually love working here. It's been a breath of fresh air. Let me know who I could send that to. And I want you to know, Mr. Sawyers, the note made it to the right person, and I love getting a note like this, and I appreciate it greatly. So we have a lot of new customers, as you all probably have noticed. You're seeing a lot of loads from CanCorp in Blandon, PA, and Chet Pallet loads going to Muncie, and it's a welcome site, and they're great for our business. So we're happy to the sales for getting them secured. We have a new operations manager in Southwest Virginia, Jonathan Walker, and he started this week. He's been in Milton, Pennsylvania for this week. He'll be in Roanoke next week, and if you're based in Roanoke, stop in the terminal in Roanoke, say hello to him. He'll be making himself known, and I think it's a good thing that we have a presence there on a daily basis. On our safety record, I said last week that we had this long mileage of without a reportable accident. It came to an end with a minor fender bender, but we did manage 11,176,000 miles without a reportable DOT accident, and there was a minor incident, but it was reportable, and it ended our streak. So the best thing is we can start another one, and hopefully we can do as good as we did on the last one. So appreciative of the effort that was put forth to do that. So as far as warehousing, as you know, the warehousing business is booming. Recently we added 150,000 square feet of managed space in Muncie. We have one warehouse in Muncie, and now across the street we have taken on another 150,000 square feet of space. In addition to that, I want to just say a shout out to a bunch of people in warehousing. Alex went to New Jersey last week. He wanted to learn new operations, see some of our other facilities, and I appreciate him having the I guess the strength to want to try on some new project and go see what happens somewhere else. And so I appreciate it, Alex. Anyone else wants to see what happens in other buildings, talk to Nick, and we'll get you set up to do to visit another site and get more experience. I want to shout out to Brandon and everyone in the warehousing Pennsylvania who bounces around to various warehouses and fills in. We have a bunch of projects starting up, and where you are today may not be where you are this afternoon. And I appreciate the flexibility of everyone who, at a moment's notice, will pick up and go to another warehouse to work. I want to especially talk about Roland. Roland started out and applied for a maintenance job on our maintenance crew, our grounds crew. And one day we found out that he could operate a forklift. He quickly was pulled into a warehouse to help out in a surge period, and he never saw the maintenance crew again. And now he is managing a project in Muncie. So it's a great story. Within probably 2 months, he started out in maintenance, went to driving a forklift, now is part of the management of a project in Muncie. So great story, and congratulations to Roland for his accomplishment. I want to say shout out to the whole crew in the warehouse. If I forget you, I'm sorry. But Tina, Mike, Curtis, Bill Ide in Columbus, Rod in New Jersey, Jess Marie, Adarius, you're all doing great, and we know how hard you're working, how many hours you're working, and we appreciate it. So it's very much appreciated, your hard work. So in property, I just want to give a shout out also to Bruce and Barry and the rest of the maintenance crew. One day they're cutting a tree down, the next day they're tearing down racking. They might be doing an electrical project. They just are truly jack of all trades. And I talked about Roland getting pulled out of that department. We need a replacement for Roland. It'd be great if we could find another Roland exactly like him that could move up in the organization. But we are looking for somebody especially that's handy and maybe would have some electrical experience. So if you know somebody in your family or you know a friend that would be a good fit, could you have them call Andy at 570-847-1457, and he'll get you on the path to beginning that job. So anyway, we're all doing a good job. Unfortunately for us, the coronavirus seems like it's coming back. We need to be cautious and wear your mask. Unfortunately, we got to wear masks and do all the social distancing and the things that the CDC's requiring us to do. Thank you, and I'll talk to you in a couple weeks.